Having a member of my management team in a key group with me means that quite often we are actually seeing the same speakers, and it makes it much easier to come back into the business and implement the things that we've learnt, rather than it always falling onto my shoulders to kick things off and get things implemented. Key 202 is made up of people that have been identified as key people in a company. There are a couple of very, very small business owners, but most of them are people like myself who are on the senior management team of a company with sort of 50 or more employees. The biggest thing I get is input of ideas, suggestions from a variety of different industries, because sometimes when you're kind of working in one industry it can feel like a bit of a closed box, and when you get ideas from other people it really helps shake things up. The other thing that really helps is implementation of ideas, because it used to be that Malcolm would come back from a Vistage day and try and implement all these weird and wonderful things and nobody would have a clue what he was on about. But being part of Vistage, you get that insight so that I can support him in implementing things the way that he wants them to be implemented, because I've got an understanding of where he's coming from. I think there is a major benefit from having either one or two or possibly even three of your key members of staff being in Vistage, because they're experiencing the same kind of learning experience that you do month in, month out. In addition to that, it gives them exposure to the kinds of problems and issues that their peers are coming across, so it shows them they're not alone in the kind of problems that they're experiencing. I think the main benefit is Coherence Energy. And I say both of those things because Coherence is, you know, if you've got a managing director or a chief exec who's a member of Vistage, it's really helpful to have somebody else who's coming from exactly the same place, who is hearing a lot of the same speakers and being exposed to a lot of the ideas, because then you don't feel like you're trying to implement something on your own. I say energy because as I said before, the ideas that you get from different industries, what works somewhere else, what doesn't work somewhere else because it's already been tried, you just got access to a whole breadth of experience that you certainly don't have when you're kind of trying to run a company by yourself with a senior management team that don't get exposure to such things.